Salut à toutes, salut à tous, c'est vous, on se retrouve aujourd'hui pour le 32e épisode sur Tales of Xillia. Allez, sans plus tarder, on continue, on était arrêté toujours dans, je sais même plus, oui, dans la forteresse d'Héliobourg. On avait avancé, on était au niveau 12, on était à l'aile de recherche militoire au laboratoire. Et on s'apprêtait donc à passer au niveau 13. Allons-y. Alors, qu'est-ce qui va se passer ? Oh. Oh, une Pokéball électrique.
Anyone else all tingly?
It appears to be a spirit that can control lightning.
It doesn't seem to be tethered to a human the way Celsius was to Gillen.
So you're saying it's out of control?
We won't get any answers until we calm it down.
Ok, donc ah bah ça commence direct, un boss. Volt. 62 000. Oh là là. On va faire 100 pour l'instant.
So what? That's not enough to stop us.
Let's end this. Okay.
Wow. C'est quoi ces rayons qui fait? Lui, il va être chaud lui. Heureusement que je vais descendre très vite. Ça un peu trop facile quand même. Ouais, je vais activer les... Que je suis mort déjà, ok. Quelqu'un pourrait me reste. Merci. Waouh, 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 waouh. Hey, tu me laisses un temps de répit s'il te plaît. Wow, wow. Le mec qui s'amuse là, me foncer dessus là. Ok, enfin. 34 bien descendu. Ça se voit qu'on arrive à la fin là les mecs, hein. Ça commence à être vraiment tendu. Merde, je suis pas super. Il reste combien? 8. Mais un peu d'un peu. Wow, 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 oulala, il se concentre là. Wow, wow, wow. Really? Craqué. Il est craqué. Ah, il a invoqué des monstres. Aïe, 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 aïe. Wow, wow, wow. Stop. Merci. Ah, il est mort.
Okay, we finally stopped it.
Everyone all right?
Yes, somehow.
Bon, ça va, ça a été plutôt rapide, 2,50. Et on a quand même passé pas mal de
I'll
niveaux.
overcome anything.
Not yet.
I feel much stronger. Right.
As always, we just keep
Ah bah tout le monde
better.
up en fait. Ok.
We finally beat some sense into it. Just another easy battle for yours truly.
Quelque chose
If
me
we've
dit
learned
qu'il va se
anything
passer
from
quelque
Celsius
chose.
and Volt, it's that Spyrites are tough customers.
They're just as strong as the great spirits.
We were
Oh
wondering when
non,
you'd show up.
Interesting. I never expected to find
pas
you
encore
here.
vous.
So you've come to Olympias after all.
I'm assuming you're the one that activated Volt. I don't understand your motive, though. Were you testing its potential?
Potential. I would never entrust my people's lives to something as tenuous as potential. I attempted to tether with a Spyrite precisely because it is something you would consider.
What?
But it was for naught. Their power is far beyond human control. That leaves us with no choice but to eradicate every last Spyrix from this world.
So that really is your plan.
Don't you realize what would happen?
We would end the Otherworld reactor plan once and for all. Surely the end
Absolument
justifies
pas.
my
Je trouve que
means.
c'est une connerie.
What about the schism?
We will leave it in place. As long as Spyrixes exist, the threat of Olympias exploiting Riza Maxia remains.
And what of Maxwell? Do you plan to leave him where he is?
It is the duty of the strong to ensure that the weak do not perish.
Ça c'est
This
vrai. Ça
isn't
c'est vrai.
right,
par contre.
Gaius.
What about it isn't right? We will safeguard
c'est
the
vrai.
schism until the last Spyrix is destroyed.
Ah,
Then, we shall unite the two worlds.
What about all the people who will suffer if you eliminate their Spyrexes? Are you just going to ignore them?
Don't worry about the poor suffering humans. Gaius will protect them.
Jude, Mila, you of all people should understand the ideals I'm striving for.
What's the point of ideals if you force them on others? Don't you see what's happening? Spyrix is a necessity for these people. Take it away and they'll have nothing left.
Jude.
You talk only of possibilities. I demand certainties.
Maybe you're right, but I can't give up.
This conversation is pointless. Please, let's be off.
là c'est ça, repart.
Yes,
J'ai pas envie de
I
combattre là,
suppose
je suis
you're
pas
right.
encore assez fort pour vous. Enfin contre vous, pardon. Mais t'inquiète
What
pas,
should we do
Gaius.
now?
Dans quelques temps,
In the end,
je
I
vais te
couldn't.
déglinguer.
No, there are still things we can do. There has to be.
Balin? Balin!
Oh, oh. Ah bah il est là.
Alfred!
It appears the elevator stopped working when the power went out. We must find some way to get them out of there.
Let's try climbing to the elevator.
Wait! We can use Volt!
How? Wait, you can't be serious.
You're not planning on tethering with it, are you?
Is that really wise?
Maybe not, but it's worth a shot. Only way to find out is to try. Volt, lend us your power.
Oh oui, j'ai Volt avec moi, ça c'est bon ça.
It's still stuck. We need more power.
Please, just a little more. Ah!
This must be the same backlash that hit Gilland. Give it up, Jude.
Not yet! What are you doing?
Why do you insist on doing such reckless things by yourself?
Look who's talking.
C'est pas faux. Ouais, on va tous donner nos mains. Le symbole de
Hey,
l'amitié.
don't leave us behind now.
Comme
If
dans
a
Yu-Gi-Oh.
task cannot be done alone, then we must simply do it
Parce que là, y a
together.
pas de symbole, mais c'est
Keep
pas grave.
trying and something's bound to stick sooner or later.
We want to help too. Uh-huh.
Thanks, everyone.
almost there. Focus.
Now!
Wow. Ah oui, c'est impressionnant.
Thanks for the save there. Balin, who are these people?
They're patients. Each one of them has a condition that makes it impossible to live a normal life, even with Spyrexes.
Oh les pauvres, ça c'est triste.
Wait. Does that mean the next generation Spyrexes you've been researching are...
Yep. Those little critters they're using are Spyrites.
These creatures are Spyrites?
They're so cute! But they don't seem any more powerful
Fais gaffe,
than
il va te
lesser
bouffer,
spirits.
Tipo. Je sens
Of
qu'il va
course
te
not.
bouffer.
They're lesser spirit Spyrites after all.
Et s'il te bouffe, tant pis pour toi, moi j'adopte le chien.
Wait
Là.
a sec. Are you
Espèce
telling
de
me you
chien.
don't know how Spyrites are made?
Do us a favor and assume we don't.
Well, you should ask one of the other engineers if you want the full spiel. But in simple terms, you've all seen spirit fossils, right? If one of you Rhizamaxia folks pours mana into one, voila! A Spyrite
je
is born from it.
How strange.
I guess there's multiple uses to those fossils, huh?
The only catch is you need a booster.
What? Wait, did
C'est
you
vrai qu'il est
just
mignon,
say
le chien.
booster?
Yep. If
Il est mignon, le
someone with a
Pokémon.
booster pumps mana into
Je
a
vois des
spirit
Pokémon
fossil,
partout, moi, en
the
ce moment.
calculatrix art
là là.
inside takes
Entre
physical
Final
form.
Fantasy X HD et
And that's
Xillia,
how you make a
il y a trop
Spyrite.
de Pokémon.
How are they different from Spyrexes?
On est
It's a
envahi.
matter of art precision. These Spyrites can be as precise as the Asperixis devices from back in the day.
I didn't expect to hear that name here.
Uh-huh. Too bad Asperixis devices consume spirits.
Does that mean Spyrites don't kill spirits when they're used?
Pretty much.
One thing I don't understand.
Merde, j'ai zappé.
These
alors,
people seem to
j'ai
have
pas-
no
j'ai
trouble
pas-
using
j'ai même pas lu.
Spyrites. And yet we struggle to tether with Volt.
Spyrites made from great spirits are in a whole different league. The more powerful the base spirit, the lower the chances of a successful tethering. We're still
Ouais.
just at a 50% success rate.
Hey, but that's more than enough.
At that rate, lesser spirit Spyrites might completely replace regular Spyrexes someday.
Pas faux.
Then people won't suffer and spirits won't die either. We did it! Great job, Tipo!
Ouais, on arrive.
Hey, what are pals for?
Super.
Does this mean that Olympia's
C'est quand même un goût
environment
amer,
might
c'est
recover
bizarre
too?
que ça soit aussi
It just
facile.
might.
Enfin bon.
Thank you, Balin. You have no idea how much this helps us.
You're welcome, I guess. But we really should be thanking you. You're the ones who saved our research after all.
Wow.
We did.
If you
C'était pas
hadn't
très
saved us,
compliqué.
all of our Spyrite research would have gone up in
Oh
smoke.
putain, la tête.
Someday
Oh
these
mon
people
dieu,
will be
quoi,
able
leur
to get on
tête.
with their lives again.
Something tells me
oui,
this
d'accord.
Spyrite research is going to become very important.
Faut un peu peur.
Looks like we found the path we've been seeking.
Yeah. Although the fight's not over.
Nope.
Balin, could you tell us the exact spot where you found us?
Oh, of course. I found you all collapsed at the end of Rusal High Road. You can reach the high road by following this passageway here.
Now Gaius will have to listen to us, right?
No. It's too late. I don't know why I know this, but that was our last chance
Ouais.
to convince him.
Et je sens que là, on va devoir le combattre. Bon, ça y est, c'est bon, c'est fait. Ah. Alors, on a bien mérité quelques petites scénettes.
You look happy. I am, now that we understand the potential of Spyrites. And it's all because Jude wouldn't give up. I'm all like, yeah, take that, world. Jude can
D'accord,
really
les
do
gars.
great things when he tries. I always knew that he could.
They're just as happy with his success as if it were their own.
I completely understand their sentiment, though. Jude had never been the type to lead the way. But this time, he chose a path and
Ouais, oh,
followed it
tu
through.
pars, il a juste pris, l'esprit, et il a dit, allez, on va tous se concentrer, on va tous donner nos mains, et puis voilà. Waouh, c'est vrai que c'est un grand,
Haven't you ever heard of reverse
c'est un
psychology?
grand pas, oh là là,
Teaching by bad
mon
example.
dieu.
At least your humility makes a fine example.
It's good to see everyone upbeat for a change. Yes.
Je pense que ça va changer très vite. Bref, on se casse d'ici.
The hill where Balin found us was just past Helioborg Fortress.
Let's take a look. Maybe we'll find a clue that will help us get
Ah,
back.
c'est là. Bonjour monsieur. On va continuer par ici. Ok, eh ben je vais sauvegarder. Et première petite pause et je vous retrouve tout de suite après. Bien, on va progresser encore un tout petit peu et puis on s'arrêtera là pour ce 32e épisode. Allez, c'est parti. Du coup, j'irai EXP après. Ah bah je vais faire quelques combats contre ces petits monstres là, je sais pas ce que c'est. Et donc je vais faire une première ellipse. D'abord on va faire un combat contre ça. Et après je fais une ellipse. Ouais, c'est très cher. C'est quoi en fait ces monstres? Pépilleur des cas. Ouais, pépilleur des cas. Aïe 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 aïe. Oh oh oh, et tu te calmes, oui. J'adore faire cette attaque. Boum. D'accord les filles, pourquoi pas. Ok, d'accord. Ok, petite ellipse, je vais traverser tout ça et je reviens tout de suite après. Ok, donc j'ai progressé, j'ai sauvegardé donc un emplacement et regardez sur qui je suis tombé, un gros monstre. On va se le faire, je sais pas ce que c'est, mais je sens que, que le combat va être âpre et épique. Allons-y. Griffe quoi? Griffe gradique, 77 000 HP, ouais quand même hein. Ah ouais, il plaisante pas lui direct. Déjà, on va faire ça. Voilà, on va faire une arc mystique. Là il va avoir très mal. Voilà. 10 000 et 11 000 de dégâts même. C'est mal hein. C'est mal le coquin. Ah, le jeu des morts. Pour le reste là. Voilà. C'est bon, la reste, c'est bien. Ok, il a presque perdu la moitié de sa vie. Ouh, 5000. J'ai vu un 5000 là. Elise, elle a pris 5000 dans la gueule. Heureusement qu'on est bon en soins. Et qu'il y a les objets aussi qui me le permettent. Et 37 000. Malin. Qui fait très mal. J'ai l'impression qu'il est même pire que le Pokémon qu'on a affronté. Aïe. Ouille. Oh. On voit cette torgnole. Attends, faut pas toi qui va faire la loi. Oh bah il est bientôt mort. On va essayer de faire sans les objets, tiens. Merde. Je vais voir si on va y arriver. Aïe. Un peu de juste en fait. Vaut mieux faire avec. Je ferai le plein d'objets plus tard. Ah bah il est mort. 15 000 XP. Ouf. Ah oui en effet oui. On a pris cher mais ça va. Ok. Eh ben j'ai bien mérité des scénettes. Allons-y.
Olympias doesn't seem to be any greener out this way.
Nope. Pretty much everywhere outside the cities is like this. If anything, it's a little worse than I remember it.
The lack of spirits must have broken the cycle of nature.
To the people of Olympias, this is what nature looks like. When I first laid eyes on the forests of Maxia, I could barely comprehend what I was seeing.
So this is the world that Spyrix has given you.
Go ahead and say it. We brought this on ourselves.
That may be true, but still.
Fascinant. Bon. Encore une scénette? Ok.
Let me make sure I have this straight. We use boosters to infuse spirit fossils with mana, and then a Spyrite is born. Because unlike Spyrix devices, Spyrites can use arts without harming spirits.
Did you actually take notes while Balin was talking?
Yes, but there are still things I don't understand.
If there are things you actually do understand, then you're way ahead of me. I bet
Ouais, c'est vrai, faut pas trop en demander à Leia. Hein.
You need to study, Leia.
Ah, but after that,
Mais il a pas tort pour une fois,
I
Tipo.
don't understand any of this either.
Probably. Hey, no Tipo impersonations! Ah, he heard us. You're both being rude.
Elise,
Non, on est
do you
méchant.
understand
Merde alors.
Spyrite
Que c'est
theory?
dommage.
Of course I do.
Oh là 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 là.
Is this another one of Ifrid's arcs? What's it doing on Olympias?
There are words appearing on it.
My name is Ifrid. I'm an explorer seeking a foreign world known as Maxia. When I depart for it, I will gather the treasures I've collected in my adventures on Olympias, and place them in arcs near my hometown as a gift to the next generation of adventurers.
Huh. So Ifrid was an Olympian.
He must have found some way to cross the schism to Maxia.
And then he never made it back to Olympias. Never figured there'd be someone else besides you guys crazy enough to go running off to other worlds. Well,
C'est
let's
toi
pay
qui
our
nous dis.
respects to our
Attends, mais je
predecessor
rêve.
and help ourselves to his loot.
Tu dis qu'on est timbré, mais je me demande ce que tu es, toi, alors. Hein. Mon Dieu, quoi. Bon, je vais à nouveau faire une ellipse et je vous retrouve tout de suite après parce que ce truc, la faille dimensionnelle, je sais pas ce que c'est. J'ai envie d'y aller pour voir ce que ça donne. Allez, à tout de suite. Bien, nous y voilà dans cette faille dimensionnelle, donc je vais voir ce que c'est et puis on s'arrêtera là pour ce 32e épisode. Alors, vous avez eu du combat en tout cas. Là, vous avez été plutôt gâtés. Alors, qu'est-ce que c'est que ce truc? C'est la faille par laquelle Gaius et l'autre, j'ai oublié son nom, sont
Let's
passés.
look for a path down.
What's that?
Je
He
suis sûr
must
que
have
c'est ça.
fallen from there to the bottom of the cliff.
Isn't the rift a little small?
My guess is it's about to collapse. Jumping back through would be a leap of faith.
Bah pourquoi?
Count me out. It looks too dangerous. Let's head back to town and figure out another way.
Hey, everyone. If you plan on returning to Maxia, then I think it's time we parted ways.
What? What makes you say that all of a sudden?
I know that we pulled off a successful Spyrite tethering together, and we found out some great news. But I'm afraid the only way to stop Gaius at this point is to fight him.
Je
I don't
pense
want the way
aussi.
you feel now to get in the way of your true feelings.
I agree. If we can't be honest with ourselves about why we're fighting, then there's no point in fighting in the first place.
In other words, you want us to make our own decision.
It'll be a difficult ride ahead. I guess it only makes sense.
Eh ouais.
Mind if I have some more time to think? At least until you're all ready to leave?
Mais vous êtes sérieux?
Sure.
On y va, punaise, on va déglinguer Gaius, allez! Ah, come on, Leia!
Don't let your current emotions get in the way. I'm almost acting human.
Hop, excusez-moi,
Sorry, it's
petit
nothing.
problème. C'est quoi là qui est par terre?
Wait, isn't this...
Une orbe de mana? Non, c'est le dispositif. Attends, c'est pas le dispositif qui a Mina? Je peux y aller là dedans? Oh, je peux même pas y aller. Même pas drôle.
There's no way replacing everything Spyrix with Spyrites is gonna be easy as it sounds. In terms of raw numbers, just think of how many Spyrites we'll need.
It's true. The Spyrites need to be researched, created, distributed. It won't happen overnight.
There is much that needs to be done. But if we can't buy more time, the spirits will go extinct.
I will buy us time. Maxwell said it himself. If we remove the schism, the mana that it contains could sustain Olympius for a considerable amount of time.
And that's what you intend to do?
Yes, it is.
It's a long road ahead for all of us.
But the more pressing problem is Gaius. If we can't stop him, it'll be too late for Olympius.
Yeah.
Mais on l'arrêtera, ça c'est pas un problème. Bon, enfin. Donc, la prochaine fois on aura encore du pain sur la planche. Donc visiblement on peut pas encore traverser cette faille dimensionnelle. Bon, c'est pas grave. Parce que Leia elle est chocotte forcément, hein, parce que c'est une poule mouillée, ça c'est comme d'habitude. Enfin bon. Je vous remercie en tout cas d'avoir suivi ce 32e épisode. Et je vous retrouve dès la semaine prochaine pour la suite de nos aventures sur Tales of Xillia. Et on s'approche de la fin, donc ça sera le 33e épisode. Sur ce, portez-vous bien et à la prochaine. Ciao ciao.